What's going on, everybody? C4 here. Welcome back to the channel, and we are back live here with Madden Pink Slips episode 62. We now know just where we are at in the Madden cycle. This is going to be the final season of Pink Slips here in Madden at 20. And, we got 2 more episodes left of the regular season. We're sitting in pole position. And as we look at the games we have here, we have a Week 9 bye. We got Week 10 against Atlanta, divisional rival. Week 11 against Tampa, rival. Week 12 against Denver. And then Week 13 against Tampa. So I'm feeling like for these games, we'll play the first and the last. We can only play 2. I'd rather play the 2 divisional games. So we'll play Atlanta Week 10. I think we'll play Tampa there in Week 13. Be the road dogs this episode. But now that we're back, I literally have not recorded this series in about 2 weeks. Right when we get around the end of a Madden cycle and the new Madden's coming up, I like to just take a break, especially this year where Madden 21 is not going to play and feel that much different than Madden 20. You need a little bit of a breather, but something needs to happen here in this bye. I don't know why. It's just one of those things I will never clue into, but Tim Tebow has been a righty. Maybe that's why he's playing well, but he's actually obviously a lefty. Can we make him 15? And we might as well fix the number there. So Tim Tebow is a lefty. I have read your comments. It's just literally I recorded those so far in advance. And when you're playing something like Pink Slips, I got so much other things I'm trying to think about scoring and all that stuff that I just never really clued in that, like, hey, he's not throwing it correctly. He had a bad throwing motion anyway. So maybe that's why we've had our success there. But that's what we accomplished during the bye week. We have got the appropriate throwing hand for Mr. Timmy Tebow. When you look at our team here, scouting, probably eliminate that now because we know this is going to be our final year, which kind of sucks because it was a pretty big draft class, especially for us that we don't really have a long-term quarterback. Being able to, go into, having Goff or Wentz or something like that, or Jacoby Brissett or Dak Prescott, guys like that as an opportunity to be our quarterback. It just kind of sucked. It's one of those things. So every year I start my Pink Slip series just a little too late. Like if we were a month earlier, I think I would have been able to get caught up. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And at least we get to finish things out with Tim Tebow as a Florida Gator fan and as a non-religious person. He's about as religious as it gets for me. He is my Lord and Savior, Timothy Tebow. He's hopefully going to lead this 5-3 Panthers team into the playoffs. We are 2 games ahead, 2-game lead on the NFC South. So definitely do not want to blow it here this episode. This is a huge one. 3 divisional games. If we can win, if we can even just go 2-2, but win our 2 games that we hop in and play, we're going to be sitting in a really, really good position here to see this one out. Both games against Tampa, for what it's worth, they are last place in the division. But we're still, we're not a powerhouse. We're a 70 overall. We are an average team at best. A quick reminder of our team. For me, I literally, it's been that long. So we got Tebow, Ingram, Alshon's our wide receiver 1, Victor Cruz, Blackman, our O-line. We got Lane Johnson up there. Jimmy Graham at tight end. On the defensive side, we got Peppers, Aaron Donald, Daniil Hunter, Stephon Gilmore, Marcus Peters, Kason, Quad Alexander. So it's I'm good with this team. We're probably stronger more on the defensive side of the ball. But let's just get right into it, man. It has been so long for me behind the scenes for me playing this. I'm ready to do it. Let's go here. Week 10 against Atlanta. Let's body them and go to 6-3 and pull that much further ahead in the division. Oh, he's so fast. Opening drive. I don't even know what he is in terms of age. 36. But even at 36, what was Vic doing? He was on the Pittsburgh Steelers at this point. Still can scramble. You don't lose that. 3rd and inches. Need a stop. I honestly can't remember what difficulty I'm playing on. I don't know if it's on All Madden or All Pro, which is great for someone that hasn't actually played a Madden game in 2 weeks to get just welcomed back right away into All Madden. I feel like it still could be All Madden. I feel like that's what we did the last time we were playing it because we were winning too many games. But let's see what we can do here against just the juggernaut that is. They're old, but they're still a juggernaut. Mike Vick, Darren Sproles. There's Larry Fitzgerald with a big play on the 5 here. Need Donald and Peppers. These guys need to start pinning their ears back. It's not an elite offensive line by any means, but they're creating holes. And Darren Sproles is taking advantage of it. Opening score for Atlanta. All right, big first time throwing the ball with Tim Tebow, the lefty, and he connects with Jimmy Graham. It's awkward. It looks awkward, but it's still good. That's a great gainer, 22 yards. Victor Cruz! Do they have, I wonder if they still had his custom celebration. I guarantee under the hood they might still have, because remember Victor Cruz, he had swag. He's one of those first players that had true swag in the Madden games. There we go. Great touchdown, great score to keep this one competitive and not to get overrun by, I think there's 6 overall points better than us. The Atlanta Falcons are one of the best teams, and we're sticking right in it. Oh, 3rd and 5, and Marcus Peters drops a pick 6. Hold to a field goal. You gotta punish them there. Oh, great route, Jimmy Graham moving the chains, and worst case scenario, we can equalize here with a field goal. Tim Tebow has yet to miss a pass since becoming a proper left-handed quarterback. And he continues. I think he's 7 or 6 or 6, 7 for 7. And there's Victor Cruz getting wide open. Terrific route ran. His 7th receiving touchdown. Look at that dive from Tim Tebow. 3rd and 7. Give them nothing. Give them absolutely nothing. Great job. I think that is Daniil Hunter. Very nice. Let's actually burn a timeout or see if we can get the ball back. We get a chance. We get a chance to just extend our lead before half. Dustin Hopkins, it's up, and it is good. 17-13, Carolina up at half over Atlanta. In case you're wondering, Tim Tebow yet to miss a pass now that he's correctly throwing left-handed. Oh, go Teams! Oh, it's a broken play. Man, I wish he had escape art or something like that. Just made him play like actually Tim Tebow, but we can make do with it. There's his first incompletion. It's out of bounds. Should have been an easy pass. The streak ends at 10. 2nd and 10 on the 14. Definitely just want to see if we can big ball this one up to Jimmy Graham because he played basketball. Just go up and get it. Terrific route ran. 3rd passing touchdown of the game. Tim Tebow's on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, come on. Destroy him. Destroy him. 3rd and 9. Daniil Hunter. Huge game. 6 tackles. Been doing it in the run. And gets his first sack on Michael Vick of the game. Our first team sack, and we force a punt. Look at this, man. No chance. No chance. Should have had that running back chip him. Because you can't hold off that long as an elite athlete like Daniil Hunter. You got arms like Scott Steiner. The big bad booty daddy. No, Mike. No. And Michael Vick doesn't slide. Did he slide? I don't feel like he did slide. I think that was one of his issues with his injuries. He didn't slide. Very unrealistic. I don't think so. Darren Sproles getting eat up there by Aaron Donald. 2nd and goal. He's been their offense, though. 100%. Darren Sproles. He has like 60 rushing yards, like 8 receptions, something crazy. A lot of checkdowns. A lot of checkdowns. One of the things that I'm most looking forward to in Madden 20 is just when you play on not rookie difficulty, the quarterback just throwing it to anyone that's not just the open tight end, like we saw there with Mercedes Lewis, or the running back. Actually throwing it to your wide receiver 1. Which is something we don't currently get here in Madden 20 consistently. Oh, you fucking idiot! The game wanted me to lose. This was one that they determined you're not winning this one on Thursday night. Still playing Madden this late in the cycle and having a game like this happen. You know, I was excited to play Madden a little bit. Way to nip that in the bud just in the first game. But looking at the scoring here for Atlanta, they won the game. It was a divisional victory, which is worth 2 stars. They had the plus-minus here, which is really the only thing we did bad was the 2 turnovers. Because other than that, we were the much better team in every facet. But that's all they got. We did a great job containing Michael Vick. I mean, containing him. He went 24-27. Everyone knows Michael Vick, that elite pocket passer. His accuracy is insane. But, yeah, no other scoring from this team. So, it's a 2-star performance here for Atlanta, a +4 upgrade. All right, so this actually kind of works out well into our favor here because this is their starter at guard. You know, it's all right. DN, sorry. You might as well. That's your starter. It was a garbage loss. It was a loss we shouldn't have. So if we had to find a middle ground, at least it's, we're not losing one of our key starters. And, of course, let's just rub extra salt into the wounds of how bad of a loss that truly was. Tebow and Daniil Hunter, both players of the week, yet we still found a way to lose that game. All right, so we get to at least go back into the wacky world of the play of the moment sim. See if we could squeak out a victory. I would not be surprised knowing that this is our final season, just to collapse and not make the playoffs. But I don't know, our team's been, they battle in the sim. It's not like we're getting railroaded. We expect every sim game to be a loss. But knowing that Tampa is last place in the division, you would gotta hate for this to be a very lopsided defeat, as it appears to be. But there we go. First touchdown of the game for Carolina in the fourth quarter. Come on. We're showing up too late. We showed up way too late here in this game. Look at this, man. Valiant effort. They fought and battled, but of course, just a convenient 3-point defeat. I hate this. I hate everything about this so far this episode. Why did I come back? So, calculating the stars here, they won the game. It was a divisional victory for the Bucs, which is 2 stars. They had the plus-minus, which is worth a half star. Looking at the player performances, big game from Ben Roethlisberger. He gets a half star for getting 3 passing touchdowns. Outside of that, though, they didn't get anything out of the Eric Wright interception, which is worth a half star. It's a 3.5 star performance. You cut it in half because it was simmed, round up. It's a 2 star, another +4 loss that we're going to have to face as a Panthers team. So it's an annoying loss. We're losing one of our better linemen here in Gabe Jackson. I'm pretty sure he's a star dev as well. It's a good upgrade for Tampa. Improve that offensive line just a little bit. So we're desperately trying to get back into the win column here against Denver at home, and we actually open up with that looked like a goddamn instant touchdown, but 10 points. Feeling pretty good, man. Like I said, if we could have go 2-2 in the episode, I'd be pretty happy, even though this Denver game's the least important because it's outside of the division, and we're counter-taking for it Haskins because we are absolutely collapsing here in the second half. Come on, don't lose this, man. I need at least 1 win. Got to get to at least 6 on the ep. They're up 6. 3 minutes to go. Should be able to kill this one off. Kick the field goal. Looks good. Looks good, and it's a victory. Very nice dub for the Carolina Panthers. Strong performance there from Tim Tebow, outdueling our other stud low-rated quarterback of the series in Colt Brennan. I can see a big game there for Mark Ingram as well. Let's calculate our score. And take a look at the score right here. We won the game, which is worth 1 star. We had the turnover battle, which is worth half a star. Looking at our individual player performances, 3 touchdowns for Tim Tebow is worth a half star. Over 100 rushing yards for Mark Ingram is also worth a half star. And then on the defensive side, we had an interception from middle linebacker Daryl Washington, which is worth half star. It ends up being a 3-star performance because it was simmed. We had to cut it in half and round up. It's our own +4 upgrade. 2-star +4 upgrade for the Carolina Panthers here against the Denver Broncos. As a player upgrade, I'm probably seeing why we beat Denver. They are a pretty horseshit roster. But we're going to flip Robert Meacham, who's a star dev, but he's super old, doesn't bring a lot of speed. And we're going to get another bust, much like Justin Black when we have a wide receiver. We have A.J. Jenkins, a former first-round wide receiver that didn't pan out. He's 25-71, not a spectacular-looking guy, but the fact that he's going to come in with some juice, 95 speed, 94 acceleration, good deep route running, hopefully that 77 catching, is not an issue. It's just more speed to have at wide receiver. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not good. And the Bucs are a good team. Bucs, when I was looking at the roster, because we lost them in the sim a couple games ago, they got a lot of talent. This is going to be a tough one. 3rd and 2. Let's see if we can get Aaron Donald, get Ben Roethlisberger to feel his warmth. Feel his warmth! You can tell I'm not good at Madden, but I'm extra not good right now. 3rd and 5, fringe field goal range right now. Maybe in Hopkins range, but I want to obviously get a first down. You scramble? You think I'd be scared scrambling after we had that fumble last week? Yeah, Tim Tebow. You gotta throw all caution to the wind. Big 21-yard gainer. Drive continues. 2nd and 7 on the 14. Guys are looking kind of tired right now. It's been a long drive. See, I just not having escape routes, man. The fact that that's coming back in Madden 20, like Tebow has like high 80s athletic attributes, but like that there's no different than Tom Brady in the pocket. Like the ability to like break that pocket animation and get into a scrambling, get into a running animation. It's just, oh, I don't care. That big time play, that art D-A-R-T, dart. From Tebow to Alshon Jeffrey makes me forget about how brutal Escape Artist is. Chance to get out the field here. 3rd and 1. Tampa is driving. Would be good to get a stop. There we go. Morgan Burnett, safety blitz. That pushes him out of field goal range. That's a huge play. It's almost as big as that Alshon touchdown. Bucks have to punt it. Why? That's the guy that got the interception against us in the sim game. Eric Wright. He's not even good. Thank God this is almost over. Get him, Carl, force 5. Yeah. You just saw what happened. I don't even mean to commentate over it. I hate my life. 3rd and 4. Jenkins. Let's go, Mr. Oh, come on! So they won the game, divisional victory. They won by 21. That's 3 stars. They had the turnover battle, which is worth ½ star. Looking at their player stats, Ben Roethlisberger 3 touchdowns, ½ star. They had 2 picks, 1 for Vaccaro, 1 for. It's a 5-star performance. They're getting a +10. Hate my life. Hate my life. All right, Streamlabs. That's how I record the spin the wheel. It's not working right now. Like, it won't let me log in, which is phenomenal. And I don't feel like troubleshooting because how bullshit these losses have been. So we're just going to eat the +10, and there's going to be no wheel. Thank God Streamlabs is very inconsistent. It doesn't load all the time for me. And for this loss, when you look at their O-line, they took Gabe Jackson. Now they're going to get that 10-point upgrade at the other guard position and get Mike Iupati. So that was awesome. Going 1-3. And the one way was a sim win. Good news is we're tied. We're still tied for first. We did not choke away the lead. Everyone's kind of sucking in the NFC South, and everything's to play for when we come back and get into episode 63 of Flashback Pinks, which actually I'm about to go record in just 1 second. Hopefully we can find a way to make the playoffs so that this isn't the most anticlimactic end to a series that we've done in quite some time on the channel. So the 6-6, I mean, we're still technically playing. Well, literally, if you take out the fumbles from both of our losses that we actually hopped in and played, which fumbles are so lame, so annoying, and you see Madden 21 add Avalanche. It's like, oh, you know what the funnest thing about Madden is? When you fumble it. And they're like, oh, let's add more fumbles by putting the Avalanche ability in Madden 21. But if you eliminate the fumbles, who knows where our record would be at. So, I mean, from actually going in and playing and executing, I'm feeling good about new left-handed Tim Tebow. And while we've had our interior of the offensive line just get pillaged by losing Gabe Jackson and Mike Iupati, we still got our skill position guys are still here. The guys that had us at first place at 5-3. So if we could just figure it out and not, I want to see the difficulty. If we're on All-Pro, I'm going to feel even more. We are on All-Pro, and all those fumbles are happening. But I mean, I feel like we can definitely get hot and win 2 or 3 of these final games. They're out of division games for the most part outside of that Week 15 against Saints. So we got the Raiders, Vikings, and Kansas City Chiefs. We're definitely going to be playing that Week 15 game, but maybe we'll go with the easiest matchup to try to get a guaranteed win between Oakland. I don't know if they're actually Oakland or Vegas. So yeah, they're still Oakland in this save, Minnesota or Kansas City. But that is for another episode. So we're back into things here with Pink Slips. It's good to be back. Yeah. Very annoyed. Very pissed off, but hopefully we can get the playoffs and everything will be right in the world. But thank you guys for tuning back in. Sorry there's been such a delay on the old Pink Slips. Just know what it is what it is. I'm doing a lot of home renos. I don't have time to sit down and record one of these over the last week or so. So we're back into it, and we'll be back in just a couple days, maybe even only 1 or 2 days to finish out the regular season here. So thanks for all the support. We're gearing up for Madden 21 season. So if it's your first time stopping by, you've been supporting the series, and if you yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button if you're hyped for Pink Slips being back, even though this was garbage of an episode. And I'll see you guys back here on the next one. Peace out.